Well, they're shooting and shouting and scratching at me, but they do not know I'm a lovable person. I tell you an anecdote of a classic moment of someone being apprehensive of a stranger danger. That's the word on the street, at least. That's one of the many words on the street. And if you're street smart, well, if you just grow up being on your toes, then this becomes one becomes accustomed with this adage or saying or expression. But what it truly means when it's that they do not know that I wouldn't hurt a fly is that they haven't been trained, they haven't been conditioned to think that the world is like this. They haven't, and no one believes that the world is like that it's peaceful. If you leave your wallet in a busy urban area, if you leave your wallet on the table of a cafe in a busy urban sidewalk, that within minutes it will be snatched away. He doesn't live in a world where his conditions that you could leave your wallet there and for that long, or you might even go in the opposite. You might find it with more money than you left in. That the world it's not being played to that tempo. It's not being played to those tunes. It's he sees this as a fantasy, but this is exactly the case, that you can indeed find it with more, because man is now living in a reverse where he's hoarding purchasing power. In fact, he's dispensing purchasing power on an alarming rate, not unproductively. He's disseminating his possessions. Sell your possessions and follow what? Follow a belief system. Sell your possessions and have a belief system. It doesn't have to be in anything per se, but it has to be examined. Your belief system has to be examined. And this is man is not conditioned to the style of the world. He's conditioned to the way it is currently. How he's been habituated to what's the word you want to find? Combined with it, how he's been habituated to meet it, to interlock with it. So he creates this interlocation by the way he's understood the world, and generally the world is understood along those lines. It's not it's in large areas. Now there might be pockets of the world that espouse this, but they are not in large areas. They are not. They don't have influence or push. So, for one, because the model has to be reformulated and has to be set in simpler and a certain word economy, and that's how it becomes accessible. And that's how quality of the religious text is written in a way. It's written in a way that is easily understood to the human. Is that there is that. It's that it was created to his specifications, but man hasn't been conditioned in the world in this way, and it's the responsibility of everyone else to create these fantasy.